Man, I really hate this shit. I've always been kinda iffy with K-On! I feel like the show doesn't really have much value, consisting really of anime girls going, please pass me cake, onegaishimasu, eating some kind of pastry and doing nothing each episode, and with the show's main appeal being, as well as their fan base being, well, a little weird, I've just never really gotten into the anime. And with this season being filled with masterpieces, as well as my hatred for K-On! Continuing throughout the years, I've never really thought that I'd be watching something like Bocchi the Rock. But let me explain, because this show? Well, this show's peak comedy. The story. Yeah! Bocchi the Rock is about a girl named Hitori Goto, who's, well, a bit of an introvert. All their kids grew up socializing among each other and doing children's stuff like arson. What the Hitori grew up watching from afar and eating lunch with the teacher. But like most people, Hitori wants friends, so she takes up the guitar in an effort to join a band to get popular, to make friends. Because that's how that works, apparently. 3 years later, and well, nothing's changed. Turns out making friends takes a lot more than just being good at the guitar, and it's actually not how that works. So although Bocchi can shred, or Hitori can shred, she has no friends, and she stays in her room making YouTube videos all day. I get so sad. But things do take a turn, as Hitori eventually does get recruited to a band after a yellow-haired girl with the name sees her sulking in some park swings. So now you're probably wondering, how does this girl who has had no social interaction for about 3 years gonna do in a group setting? Well, she fucking sucks. Now this is really sad, but also kinda funny. The show was surprisingly amusing with its over-the-top jokes and character dynamics, with Hitori's lack of social awareness really carrying a lot of the comical scenes of the show. The show is animated by Cloverworks, and if you don't know who they are the people who did this. And also this. So if you look carefully here, you can actually see that she gets less and less detailed as she moves. Believe it or not, this actually makes the show better. Let me explain. Take a look at this person. Is she sad? Is she happy? You can't tell. You know why? It's because she has too many details. Or autistic. Now look at this. Now, this is the face of anxiety. The point is, Clover Studios made some great decisions animating a lot of the scenes with these surreal depictions of the characters' feelings, sometimes even using real-life props for some of the scenes, which really accentuates the characters' emotions and makes a lot of the scenes really funny. This is Hitori's reaction to being asked to take a group photo. Now that is what I call comedy. The comical scenes of Bocchi the Rock really hook audiences in, with some bits being awfully relatable. You don't have to be an introvert to understand that sometimes your brain just goes off in social situations. Here, Hitori is struggling because she's never stepped outside into a public space. Not knowing proper social interaction, she greets herself by saying this. Hey, doujou yatteru? Scenes like this really stick with people. I honestly can't remember the number of times I used PogChamp in a normal conversation. Too much. Oh my god, too much. Anyways, you start to see yourself in Hitori's attempts to fit in and begin to root with her with each episode. Little by little, you start to see this timid little girl work up the courage to do things like keep eye contact and engage in normal social activities. Watching through each episode, laughing at the stupid jokes, seeing the characters interact and understanding their motives, you become committed. And sooner or later, the show just goes from another K-On! Clone that you'll probably drop to something that's worth sticking out for. Oh yeah. They also play music. The energetic beating of the drums, the vibrant riffs coming from the guitar, and the sonorous sounds from the bass. The symphony just hits your ear and you just get this sensation that sends shivers throughout your entire body, sending your brain to the freaking stratosphere. This is the feeling of ejaculation. The originally composed songs of Bocchi the Rock are just some complete bangers. Each song just has some really good vocals, followed by just some really dynamic instrumentals that you don't expect from a slice of life anime. Just look at these lyrics. Strumming and harmonizing quartet, drumming with lamenting forte. Now those are some fucking lyrics. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say, so I'll just say this. This energy, this passion that comes from the show's music. This is the reason I love rock. This anime does rock to fucking justice. Bocchi the Rock, through its lovable characters, hilarious comical scenes, and visceral music and themes, is honestly a hidden gem. And look, I know that this season has a lot of bangers. Trust me, I watched all of them. But if it's a rainy day and you need something to laugh at, just give Bocchi the Rock a try. Because although the show seems like just another soulish cash grab moe bait like K-On!, fuck K-On!, it shows a lot of love was put into it, and it deserves some recognition. Who knows? You might just be surprised.